So I've always been blessed with an abundance of hair follicles in the brow region. And ever since my personal discovery of tweezers between the 11th and 12th grades, I've long suspected that people without unibrows actually get treated better by the general population. So, as a firm believer in the scientific method, I decided to test out this hypothesis. So I went to my Hollywood makeup artist buddy, Dennis, and he hooked me up with a killer unibrow. And then I went out and I would engage people and then just ask them an open-ended question. And generally when I would walk away, things like this would happen a lot. But as a control for the experiment, I also went out with no unibrow to the exact same locations, wearing the exact same clothes, asking the exact same questions.
You know of a good place to eat around here?
Chipotle, if you come out.
So for example, this is response with no unibrow.
But it's really good.
Cool, thank you.
And then here's the response with the unibrow.
Do you know of a good place to eat around here?
I'm Qwiet, I don't work here, but I look like you.
Now this represents a relatively small sample size of about 200 people, but here's what I found. Without the unibrow, the average response was about 33 words long. But with the unibrow, the average response was only 16 words long. So we have to accept our hypothesis that unibrow discrimination is in fact very real. Which is crazy, because that basically means people will be more than twice as willing to engage in a conversation with you based strictly on whether or not you have a well-established gap of hair between here and here on your face. So another interesting observation was in cases where I had the unibrow, a person by themselves would respond with an average of 18 words. But if it was a group, the average number of words from the entire group was only 14. And if you do have prominent brow hair, one final bit of advice is if you approach a group of teenage girls, 35% of the time when you walk away, they will try and discreetly take your picture without realizing they are being filmed by 3 separate cameras. Here I am. And here I am about 10 seconds away from landing in the Instagram feed of 900 of her closest friends. So, according to the data, having a unibrow will in fact negatively influence your social interactions with other people.
Ah, I knew it!
Who even let him in?
Look away! I'm hideous! I knew there was a reason I've been living with another man for 40 years!
Wait, that's why? I'd always just kind of assumed... Never mind. The point is you can do something about this.
Now, you promise this won't hurt, right? Ah! 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 Hey, not bad.